trying to
try to keep the water
lead
from
for a lot of work ahead. Sure. Nothing in one, the pitch. Outside corner. Breaking ball. To Berenda. Again, catching. And the position they're in has been vital to the Flash every year. I think of Viega, back about 3 years ago, how integral he was to that Flash baseball team. Didn't remember seeing that case this year for this year's version of the Hendo Flash. So that was 5 straight back, nothing at 2. We want to thank all of our sponsors for Henderson Flash baseball here on WSON. Join us tomorrow morning on the morning show, 6 a.m. Ginger will be back with us on Tuesday this week. We'll have the bass fishing team on at about 6:30 tomorrow morning, or at least 2 members of that team. And swing and miss, strike 3. That is the 3rd strikeout. 2 outs for Colton Evans. Scoreless here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Now batting.
The 2nd inning of 7
For the Flash.
Have an opportunity.
From Vincent University,
Talk to our ATA
number 14, Colton Evans.
So got to kind of get in and out and on. As Mr. Greg Busby, station manager and voice of the Henderson Flash and all Colonel Sports. We'll be taking back for game number 2 of this doubleheader. Breaking ball to Evans is a caught strike. Former Colonel. No balls. 1 strike, 2 outs, no out. Flash batting in the bottom of inning number 2. The pitch.
He'll be down the fall.
Swing and a miss. Not a good looking swing at that. Missing badly. And into the net it goes to Max Latkowski. 0-2. Colton playing second base again here today. And the 0-2 from John Henry. Swinging a round ball down to 3rd. Taylor's going to have to get rid of it in a hurry. He does. In time. 1, 2, 3.
For the Flash, on the second, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, there were no men left on base. We get to the top of the 3rd, all knotted up. Jerseys, jockey 0, Flash 0.
Any reason I spelled the jockeys Jockey's? Any reason at all? Is that what it? No, I think jockeys is spelled with a Y. I still miss it. I mean, it's
Jackies.
And then, you know what it is? If you lived in Bassett, they would be the Jackies.
Oh, Steven, you're so
The jocularity.
The jocularity. See,
I didn't even need to happen upon that. I really didn't.
See what you did there? Come on, bro.
Back at Parkfield on the north end of Henderson, Steve Town with Isaac Thatcher. Your home for Henderson Flash Baseball. He is WSON AM, WSONradio.com. Let's take a look at what's going on in the majors today. You just heard the Cardinals, the Mets victory over the Cardinals. Down to 7-6. And also a minor upset, actually it's the major upset. Number 1 Tennessee is not advancing to the College World Series. And this broadcaster could not be any happier. Notre Dame takes the 3rd game of the series. They win it 7-3. And Notre Dame will move on.
he picks up a 50. And then we put up 3 in the 5th and 1 in the 8th, I think.
Number 27.
He's for the past 2 minutes. That's for sure. Yes. 100%. Game changer. National game changer.
Yeah.
Who started this game for them?
27.
The pitcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, my bad.
Did you announce that you want to start the game? No, I didn't. No, I guess no. Emotional income. Crisis of burden.
I wasn't that worried.
And to the bottom of the third inning of a scoreless matchup, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Jockeys flash no runs, 2 hits, no
We
errors.
got 19.
And it'll be 9-1-2 for Coach JD on Henderson Flash. Nick Wimber, Peyton Matthews.
Now batting for the Flash from Red Lake College, number 19, Nick Wimber.
Flash, they're flashing every time today with the yellow jerseys with the blue sleeves on the short sleeves, that is, blue pants, yellow socks today. First pitch inside.
Today, anyway.
Again, both pitchers, both starters, both throwing from the stretch for nobody aboard.
He apologized. We don't have any ladies up there.
Misses outside
We
of
don't have ladies up there.
no strikes. We're going to hope to talk to at some point either this game or game number 2. Logan Wickman, former Flash player, who's now playing in the majors. Double-A baseball at the moment. Swinging a ground ball to the third. Picked up by Taylor. Good throw. Get Wimber 5-3 on the putout.
Oh, I'm going to try out early. Legs were so big that
Now batting for the Flash from Naperville, Illinois, number 23, Peyton Matthews.
Thomas, Santos, and Nick Rucker's fly ball left again in the frame. First pitch outside for ball 1, a dangerous guy, but you don't want to get on base. You can say the very same thing for the next hitter. And that is Trevor Campbell as well as Ryan DeSantos. Good combination for those 1, 2, 3 hitters. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike with 1 away, nobody on. Crowd increasing with each and every half inning. Very nice crowd here today at Parkfield. Georgia State for baseball. The pitch, swing and a miss, another breaking ball. But to be honest with you, Matthews just kind of flails at it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2.
When does that happen?
Tapped into the net.
Tuesday.
3 breaking balls, 3 swings, and 2 outs. That strikeout is number 4 for Johnny Rufella.
Oh, he's got 4 of them.
Now batting from Louisville, Kentucky, number 6, Trevor Campbell.
Campbell single. On the single, it pushed Peyton Matthews to third, and that's where things stalled for the Flash in the first inning. Looked like they stalled again here in the third inning. First pitch, landed the ball outside corner. Taking all the way is Campbell. It's a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 is outside in the dirt, bounces off the catcher, and gets it all the way to the right side. Trevor Campbell, always the good Samaritan, goes over and gets that up. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Swinging the chopper, it's going to stay foul right up against the Global Jockeys dugout. If you're just joining us, both teams scoreless here between the Henderson Flash and Global Jockeys. This is the first matchup that they played this season. Rained out on Tuesday night. The ground ball is short. No way they're going to get Campbell, right? No, infield single. All the way. right in between Taylor at third and Wickham.
Now back to the flash.
Have a nice play on
From
Wickham.
Mississauga, Ontario, double zeros, Ryan Dos Santos.
Campbell, Santos down. Struck out his last one.
I got the inning runs, I just didn't get the fucking.
Be nice to get this ball in the gap here and get a chance to score. He could probably get the straight steal. Wickowski, a good arm, not a great arm, obviously. Maybe not the solid arm that we're seeing from so many other teams today. But again, this is the first year team, so there are a lot of guys that have never played together before. First pitch is outside for ball one, breaking ball inside. And I'm telling you, this old head umpire loves the breaking ball, regardless of where it hits. I think he really likes the
Trace, how did you fix the total runs? I got the inning
that
runs.
one inside just a little bit, but a called strike. I believe it's now 1-1. Flash with their third hit of the game. Fowler looks and fires. Runner goes on the.
Oh, look at the flash, man.
It's for Campbell.
What the heck? Got a flash.
The shortstop, regardless, he was out anyway, but he was kicking it to the shortstop.
No runs, no one hit, no errors, one left on base. We head to the top of the fourth. All tied, 0-0.
That's one way to end the inning. We got to the top of the fourth inning. Still scoreless here from Park Field on the north side of Henderson. You are listening to Flash Baseball with WSON.
I guess he was blooded on contact.
Did I hit him in the ankle?
Yeah.
And then we go through.
Fourth inning, and it looks like we've got a new pitcher for the Henderson Flash. Matt Craven is going to be in the game. This is exactly what Coach Jamie decided to do in the pregame coaching show interview. As they said, that Craven just getting here recently.
You know who you're going to
Matt Craven, right-hander, will take over for Swords, and all Swords did give up just the one hit.
Now, this is the Matt Craven.
Woo! That's almost bad.
Gave up 3 innings, starting the division at 1 hit. He walked 2 hitters, and he struck out 2 as well. Coach Jamie has 8 teams that we started Casey Sorton.
Never gonna take
Matt Craven, second pitcher of the day on the Flash. He is a former Flash player.
I have the information in front of me. I can just tell you that he's played here before, and he was a late addition to the Flash roster. I think he maybe just got here with the last day or two. So it's going to be the 3, 4, 5 hitters of Latkowski, Jared Humphrey, and Joey Humphrey. Swinging a ground ball to short. Campbell will let the second hop happen. Scoops and fires for the out. 6-3 on the putout. And when you hit the ball to Trevor Campbell, the idea is dying ain't much of a living, son. He makes the out, and he makes it look effortless, and that's going to be 1 out of the inning, 1 pitch. Craven off to a great start. It'll be the Humphrey boys of Jarrett and Joey batting second and third in this inning of a scoreless matchup between the Henderson Flash and the Louisville Jockeys. Again, the Jockeys in their first year, their inaugural season, And the first pitch, a good fastball. Cravens does a really good job as a right-hander hiding the baseball almost to the last minute. It's hard to pick up how he holds the seams to kind of maybe try to guess what pitch is coming. Fastball is good for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Another fastball good for another strike. And that one seemed to be a little harder, just a little more velocity than the previous pitch. Can't say enough about Drew Mays. He is one of the key assistants of Clay Bolden, and he has been all over the park today. Fouled back, still 0-2. As he starts out the day getting all the meal prep ready, he and his wife. And then, now see him carrying 2 5-gallon buckets, probably of sand, who knows, as he's carrying that all the way from the left side of the dugout areas on the third base side all the way back to the concession stand, I assume. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts. Or actually, that's the first strikeout. That was Jarrett Humphrey. And now 2 outs for Joey Humphrey, who struck out his last plate appearance. Pitching has been very good today for both teams. 4 hits total. Flash with 3 of them. But no runs on the board. The Flash missing a golden opportunity in the bottom of the first inning with second and third and nobody out, but just couldn't get a run in. First pitch, belt high fastball. And I'm going to tell you, I love this umpire strike zone as we're going to get home before dinner. At least I am. Greg Busby will join the broadcast at about 7 p.m. That one's hit high. That's hit far, and that is gone. Solo home run for Joey Humphrey. He did that dang thing, and that thing got out and so fast that he knew it when he hit it. Matt Craven dominating for the first 2 he faced. And about 6 pitches into his first appearance with the Flash in 2022, it was Joey Humphrey going deep to left field and gone. And that's the first run of the game. Probably the last run of the game for the Jockeys. But only time would tell as another left-handed hitter jumps in. That is the shortstop, Jonah Wickman. First pitch is fouled straight away, and Craven, as most pitchers would do, came with probably as much velocity as he could, maybe trying to overthrow it a little bit, but still got it in the strike zone, fouled off by Wickman, who popped to left field in his only plate appearance. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third, knocked down by Thomas. He'll step on the bag, and that retires the side. But the damage is done. A big blast to left field off the bat of Joey Humphrey. We head now to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's now Louisville Jockeys 1, Flash nothing. Here on your home for Flash Baseball, WSON and WSONradio.com.
When you are ready to purchase your home, we want you to feel confident that you are choosing the most dependable bank in your area. I'm John Hobby with Farmers Bank. Farmers Bank offers mortgages for nearly every type of buyer, including purchases, refinances, consolidations, investment properties, and home equity loans. With Farmers Bank's competitive rates and quick approval turnaround times, we make your mortgage process effortless and relaxed. Farmers Bank and Trust Company on South Green Street in Henderson. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Ella Firkwan with the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. The Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service helps families and individuals improve their lives through research-based information and education. Our dedicated staff of trained professionals deliver educational programs in agriculture and natural resources, horticulture, family and consumer sciences, 4-H youth development, and community and economic development, helping Henderson families grow through knowledge and research. Contact us to see how we can make a difference in your life.
Henderson Flash will send to the plate in their half of inning number 4. Zach Thomas, Nick Rucker, and Jeff Hoffman. As between those 3 guys, they are 0 for 3. Hoffman with a strikeout back in the first. Rucker with a fly ball to left to end the first. And then Hoffman popped to right field to start the second inning. Again, all 3 0 for 1. It's the Jockeys on top thanks to a solo home run from Joey Humphreys in the top of this inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Jockeys. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Henderson Flash. Flash looking for win number 7. They're now 6-1. Their only loss, a 1-run loss earlier this week. Big shutout win over Muhlenberg last night, 4-0. John Fowler on for his 4th inning. The right-hander digs and fires, breaking ball. It's been unhittable today. Another swing and a miss from Thomas, 0-1. And that's not to say that won't change. Seems like the more we see them, the better opportunity will be, but hasn't happened yet. The 0-1 pitch is in the dirt, and it's now a ball and a strike with Rucker waiting on deck. He's in the DH role today. Played a lot of third base last year, mostly first base here, and this time around in his second tour with the Henderson Flash. The 1-1 from John Henry Fowler. Swinging a chopper, knocked down by the third baseman, Austin Taylor. A strike to first. And the defense has been solid for both teams today. That's one out for Nick Rucker. Good pitching for both teams. So far, Matt Craven, just the one mistake. A good fastball left out over the plate. That Humphrey hit over the fence in left center at about the 340 mark. All right. Rucker with an opportunity here with Hoffman waiting on deck. The first pitch is a breaking ball, low and inside for ball one. Good job for Rucker there. It was inside, looked like something that he might try to offer at. And luckily, took it for ball one. Here's the 1-0 offering from Fowler, excuse me. That misses. Or did it? There have been two pitches, gentlemen. And a called strike there. 2 balls and a strike now. With one out, nobody aboard. The Flash have kind of hit a lull here in this part of the lineup today. That one misses inside, and the count evens now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Braves win again. This time the victim was the Pittsburgh Pirates, 5-3 in Atlanta. Brewers a 4-1 to win over the Nationals. Swing and a miss, and the count runs full at 3-2. Red Sox and Mariners from Seattle in the top of the 9th inning, with the Red Sox holding a 2-0 advantage. Dodgers trail the Giants 2-0 in the bottom of the 8th inning as the Giants bat with a runner at second and 2 outs. And the payoff pitch. Inside corner misses for ball 4. And let's see, that might be and is the first walk issued today from John Henry Fowler.
Now batting for your
Jeff Hoffman batting. Nick Rucker, a decent speed at first base. Maybe an opportunity here with Hoffman to hit maybe some hit-and-run opportunities here. Try to jumpstart this offense through the middle part of this 7-inning game. 2 games today, both 7 innings here from Parkfield. That's a good one there at the belt. It's a called strike. He's going to hang one of those breaking balls in just a minute, and hopefully somebody will make him pay. College baseball. Number 10, North Carolina, and number, I know they're not unranked, Arkansas, 2-2 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Arkansas batting with runners at first and second. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt, and a nice stop by Max Letkowski. Tomorrow morning, we begin our Father's Day contest on WSON. We'll register folks live and on the air, and you can also register on our website at WSONradio.com. Here's the 1-1, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. We have another contest starting the following week. It'll be our Holiday World contest again. 4 tickets for that one starts 1 week from tomorrow. So Father's Day contest this week starting tomorrow, and Holiday World and Splash and Safari contest. 4 tickets to Holiday World and Splash and Safari coming at the following Monday here on WSON, where the winning is oh so easy. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Letkowski with another fine stop, and the runner Rucker cannot advance, and the count evens now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fowler with the 2-2. Swinging a chopper. Not hard enough for the double play. It doesn't appear to be. Swing safe at first. Out at second. So a fielder's choice for Hoffman. 2 outs now after they force Rucker at second, and 1 out for then Berenda. Berenda struck out back in the second inning.
From Rensselaer, Indiana, number 32, Ben Berenda.
All right, the left-handed hitting Berenda facing the right-handed throwing John Henry Fowler. Runner at first at 2 outs. And the pitch. Fastball, low for ball 1. Flash of out hit the Jockeys 3-2, but it was the Jockeys with the home run to left center field here in the top of the 4th inning that have staked them the 1-0 lead. The 1-0 from Fowler. Good pitch. Breaking ball. Right down the heart of home plate. A called strike, and it's 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Fowler working quickly, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hammered, but foul. Hitting the hitting and bullpen area for the Henderson Flash. Hit it well, but just turned on it a little quickly. Now the count is a ball and 2 strikes. Berenda, if he can reach base, he'll be followed by Colton Evans. And the 1-2 from Fowler. It's a swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Fowler. That is strikeout number 5 for the Henderson Flash. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the top of the 5th inning. It's Louisville 1, Henderson 0 here on your home for Flash Baseball, WSON.
What a season it's been for the Henderson County Lady Colonels softball team, and Square Yard Carpet would like to congratulate the team on a great season. A special thank you also for the coaches, assistant coaches, ground crew, the parents, concession stand crew, and WSON for their support of Lady Colonels softball this season.
If you are near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Walker Bruner. Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by our office at the corner of Watson and 41. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
You're listening to Henderson Flash Baseball here on 860 AM and 96.5 FM. WSON, Henderson, Kentucky.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 5th inning. It is the Flash trailing the Louisville Jockeys 1-0. As it will be Austin Taylor, Austin Griffin, and Max Latkowski. That is the 7, 8, 9 hitters that will face Matt Craven. Austin Taylor reached on a walk. No official at bat yet. Batting against the right-handed Craven for the first time. Craven with the sign, kicks and fires. Swinging the ball, pop foul and out of play. 0-1. No other changes defensively other than Craven coming in back in the 3rd inning, or make that the 4th inning. Here's the 0-1 from Craven. Good pitch, breaking ball, taking all the way is Taylor. Nothing and 2. And the ball is hammered into right field, right into the path of Dos Santos. Doesn't have to move very far to make the play for out number 1. Good start to the 5th inning for Matt Craven.
Your designated hitter, number 23, Austin Griffin.
Greg Busby is set to be here in about 1 hour from now. Should be timing out pretty good as far as the pregame coverage of game number 2 of these Flash and Louisville jockeys making up the rainout from Tuesday night that was supposed to be played here at Park Field on the north end of Henderson. The rain just kind of came up on us Tuesday night and wouldn't leave us alone for about 30 to 40 minutes. And the field was no worse for wear after that, so we had to put it off for a little bit. That's a called strike to Taylor. Make that Griffin. That's a called strike. One ball and two strikes. Craven looking to set down Griffin. The pitch. Outside corner, and it freezes Griffin. And for that, that is the second strikeout now for Craven. 2 away for Max Letkowski.
Coming to the plate, the catcher, Max Letkowski.
Letkowski batting with 2 outs and nobody aboard. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the jockeys. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Flash. Good breaking ball. As I'm telling you, Letkowski feared for his life for just a split second there. And then it curved just on the inside half on the plate. 0-1. Craven. Another breaking ball. This one stays high. Looks like he's still pitching after the home run that he gave up last inning. Still fueled by the momentum of that moment. 1 ball and 1 strike. Miranda sets up on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Good placement. Swinging right through it is Letkowski, and it's quickly a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody aboard. And the 1-2 forthcoming. Swing and a ball hammered to left. That's going to be a base hit for Letkowski. So apparently did not fear for his life as long as I had hoped. So runner at first. That brings up the top half of this jockey's lineup. Colin Goda. That seems like they're setting us up, AD, by making us say that. Goda. What comes next? Don't say it. Go to sleep. There you go. 2 outs, a runner at first base for Goda. Hitless so far in this one. Fastball outside corner. Berenda kind of crossed up a little bit. Goda didn't like the call. He's going to drop his head in the batter's box one more time. And if there were showers on the bus, he would be heading for them. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. Seemed like Craven was wanting to induce maybe a timeout by the hitter. He held the ball as long as he could, maybe trying to get into the head of Goda, who was already upset by the previous strike call on the outside corner. 0-2 with 2 outs and a runner at first. Craven sets and fires, swinging the ball, hit into center field, and he didn't get much on it, but just enough to hit it in the grass. That's back-to-back singles now. Runners at first and second. And when they can't hit Craven, they look helpless at the plate. But then when they do hit him, Humphrey with a home run and now back-to-back singles from Letkowski and now Goda. First and second, 2 outs for Carson Bowles. Also hitless today, grounded to second and popped out to center field. First pitch, missed for ball 1. Craven in his second inning. He's probably going to go maybe 3 innings today, and they may go with someone else to close this one out, depending on what the situation is for Coach J.D. Yarn. And the 1-0 pitch is low and inside, and it's 2-0. Time is called, and the Flash and their pitching coach is going to have a quick word with Matt Craven, who came in the top of the 4th inning, gave up the 1 run. It's a solo home run from Joey Humphrey. Since then, a pair of singles from Letkowski and Goda. Now they're just going to kind of touch base here and get on the same page. All right, that meeting is quickly over, and returning behind home plate is Berenda, pitching coach for the Flash, heading back to the dugout. And now Matt Craven left to his own devices. 2 balls and no strikes, but 2 away. Runners at first and second. And now going to try to focus on the hitter, Carson Bowles, the second baseman. Looks at second, does Craven. And now to the plate. Well outside for ball 3. Three balls and no strikes as the jockeys look to load the bases. Couple of big pitches coming up from Craven. And it's high for ball 4. So now that is the first walk issued. Now Latkowski at third, Goda at second, and now Bowles, who just walked moments ago, will leave the 3-hitter, who does have a double in this one, R.J. Latkowski. He is 1 for 2 today. So you got to force at each bag. For goodness sake, give this guy something to hit. Just nothing too good. Craven sets, looks to the plate, and the pitch. Inside. That, I don't think Latkowski got out of the way more so than that pitch just missed him. Lucky to tell that story without a bruise on his thigh right now. 1 ball and no strikes. Craven, a little more methodical here in the 5th inning. Good breaking ball. That's a called strike, and it's 1-1. There are definitely corners on this plate today, and thank goodness. One ball and one strike. Bases full of Louisville jockeys. 2 outs and the 1-1 on its way. In the dirt, a nice stop by Berenda. One of the few breaking balls that Craven has missed on, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Flash desperate to get out of this one. You like to hold them at 1 run. 2 runs is not terrible. You feel like the Flash are going to get on the board at some point, as they do have 8, 9, and 1 coming up in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 2-1 from Craven. Swinging a chopper. That's going to stay just foul, about 4 or 5 feet down the third baseline. Picked up nicely by Hoffman, but unfortunately well into foul territory. The good news, the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. All right, here we go. We're full of 2s on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Craven with the sign from Berenda and the 2-2 Humphrey. That'll do it. Called 3rd strike. And that retires the side. 3rd strikeout of the game for Craven since he came in the top of the 4th inning. For the jockeys, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. We head now to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still jockeys 1, Flash nothing. Here on your home for Flash Baseball, WSON.
A tax refund check. Why is it so stressy? Uncle Larry has taught us how to really stretch out our customer tax refunds. And we're giving you even more for your much-needed trade. But that's not all. With every vehicle purchase right now, you get a free 7-night resort getaway. Nobody does more to earn your business than Uncle Larry and his team at Audubon Chrysler. Isn't that right, Bailey? At Audubon Chrysler Center, where the Viper sits high in the sky.
Fix up your home with Heritage. Our home improvement financing options can help you change your home now and pay for it over time. Upgrade your home. Make home repairs. Remodel a kitchen. Create a man cave. Remodel your bath. Whether it's a small weekend project or a large renovation, Heritage Federal Credit Union can help you finance your improvements today. Fix up your home with Heritage. Some restrictions apply. Rates, terms, conditions are subject to change without notice. Insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. Go to hfc.info for details about credit costs and terms.
Looking to get it done here in the bottom of the fifth inning with Colton Evans, Nick Wimber, and Peyton Matthews, the 8-9-1 hitters for Coach J.D. Arndt's Henderson Flash. John Henry Fowler has went the distance thus far for the Louisville Jockeys as he's going to pitch now into his fifth inning. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning from Parkfield on the north end of Henderson. Steve Chow along with Isaac Thatcher back at studio control in beautiful downtown Henderson. Not to worry, as you'll get your weekly supply of Greg Busby coming up at the top of the hour or so, or maybe just after that, after we get done with Henderson Flash postgame, as we'll have the scoreboard show brought to you by Hetty's Pizza, as well as our player of the game brought to you by ATA CPAs and Business Advisors. Again, Colton Evans grounded out the third. He's 0 for 1. Nick Wimber will follow him, also 0 for 1. Peyton Matthews does have a double tonight. He is the Flash leadoff hitter. All right, Evans up. And the first pitch from Fowler. Oh, that bat gets away from him. Foul ball right side on the swing, and it is out of play. And that one hit a good 90 feet away is where it hit. And so he goes down to the third base coach. Paul Humph is a former Flash player down at first base. He's the first base coach today. Austin Dick down at third base, who was more than happy to grab the bat for Colton Evans. 0-1 now as we get set to head back at it. Nothing in one. And the pitch. Oh, what in the world? Evans swinging to the ball that if he hadn't, it would have hit him. All you can do on that, just kind of shrug the shoulders and put that one behind you. That was a very good pitch. Nasty breaking stuff from John Henry Fowler today. The 0-2. Wow. I thought the pitch before was a bad swing. That one was well out of the strike zone. And that's going to be a strikeout. Another strikeout is number 6 now.
Now batting for the Flash.
Nick Wimber, 0 for 1 today, batting for the second time.
Nick Wimber.
The right-handed hitting Wimber steps in. One out, nobody aboard. The Flash best opportunity was back in the first inning. Haven't done much offensively since then. Had 2 on, second and third, both in scoring position with 1 out. Swing and a miss by Wimber. I think he was asking if that was going to be a strike either way. He said it was, as he kind of whirled around, kind of pirouetted in the box, if you will. 0-2 now. Fowler delivers in the dirt. The only pitch that a Flash hitter hadn't swung at here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Flash trail it 1-0. The Jockeys have now out-hit the Flash 4-3, and they also lead it now 1-0. From the belt, the pitch from Fowler. Swing and a ground ball to third, picked up by Taylor, and a strike to first for the out. A lot of plays made by both teams at the short corner at third. So 2 outs, and the leadoff hitter, Peyton Matthews, who's 1 for 2 today.
Now batting for the Flash, the center fielder, Peyton Matthews.
Jockeys at 3-5 on the season. They're right behind the Madisonville Miners and just ahead of the 0-9 Owensboro River Dogs in the North Division. Flash lead the division with an .857 winning percentage at 6-1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Muhlenberg County Stallions at 4-3, and the DuBois County Bombers at 5-4. Full count rhythm at 7-2. They lead the South. Second is the Doolers at 6-2. The 0-1 is outside. The batter is Matthews. Takes it for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. Second hit of the day for Matthews. He's now 2 for 3. And maybe the Flash can mount a little magic here with Trevor Campbell, who's got back-to-back singles. And maybe you can get maybe one of the fastest men in the park, if not the fastest, and Peyton Matthews down to second and get him into scoring position. And a chance at the very least to tie this one up. I just have a feeling as soon as we chase John Fowler off the mound, things will open up for the Flash. Good lead down at first base for Matthews, and the pitch. It's high for ball 1. I don't know that a pitch out would even help, so I don't know if they can afford to throw one out of the strike zone. This might be a good one to steal on. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And the runner goes. It's going to be a called strike and a good throw to second. Not in time, though. Solid throw, but excellent speed and a stolen base for Peyton Matthews, and a runner in scoring position. Pitch taken for a strike to Campbell. 1 ball, 1 strike for 2 away. The tying run at second here in the bottom of the 5th inning. This is a 7-inning game today. We'll have a second 7-inning game as a part of the doubleheader coming up. Swing and a ground ball to third base. They're going to hit. No, it's going to be an error. And here comes the tying run to the plate. They're going to throw it in for whatever reason, not in time. And Matthews scores on the error by the shortstop, Jonah Wickman. So with an E6, that puts Campbell at first base, and the Flash have manufactured a run, as they say here, in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1 run, 4 hits, and now an error for Louisville. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Henderson Flash. And Dos Santos as he is 0 for 2 in this one, as his ground ball hit Campbell in her last plate appearance to end the inning. The 1-0 pitch. It's high for ball 1. Campbell now at first base. 2 outs. John Fowler with the sign and fire. Swing and the ball hammered into right field. That's going to bring Campbell to third. Getting in it quickly is Joey Humphrey. For some reason, he throws to third. Now they're going to go to second. Safe at second is Dos Santos, and tricky but effective base running for the Henderson Flash, and waking up the faithful here at Park Field as now Campbell at third base following the single by Ryan Dos Santos. He went to second on the throw to third. It was a very close play, but the runner from right field never should have thrown the ball to third base. That put that second runner, Dos Santos, in scoring position. Zach Thomas struck out in the first, grounded out to third back in the 4th inning. He's 0 for 2, batting with 2 on, both in scoring position, 2 outs in a tie ball game. Flash 1, Jockeys 1. And the pitch from Fowler, it's a good one. Breaking ball just below the belt for strike 1. The Henderson Men's Slow Pitch Softball League begins tomorrow night. It's going to be a warm one, so bring plenty of liquids to that one. Let me be specific. Water and Gatorade. Swing and a ball fouled left side. It's 0-2. Temperatures expected to be around 97 degrees. All right, 0-2 now. And the 0-2 offering from John Henry Fowler in the dirt. Nice stop by Max Latkowski, one of 2 Latkowskis here in the lineup today. RJ playing in left field, I'm assuming. Brothers. All right, here we go. Second and third, 2 outs and the 1-2. Low and inside and another 5 stop. Max Letkowski, Otterbein University. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. RJ, Long Island University from Austin, Texas. Almost impossible. 2 Letkowskis not from the same household. The 2-2, swing and a miss, and that'll do it for the Flash. But the most important part of the equation is they do get a run. 7 strikeouts in the game now for John Henry Fowler. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We head now to the top of the 6th inning, all tied at 1 here at Park Field, here in Henderson on WSON.
At EM Ford & Company, we're proud to cheer for the home team and even more proud to have you on our team. Whether you need insurance for your home, car, or business, we have your back. And because our community is important to us, we'll be right there with you, cheering for the Colonels. Contact us today for more information about a policy from Encova Insurance. Visit EM Ford & Company at emford.com.
EM Ford & Company on the Strip in Henderson. Call 270-830-8877. That's 270-830-8877. When an auto accident happens, you want to make sure you get the best possible repairs. And at Team Collision, you get just that. Team Collision Center provides quality products and service, certified technicians, thorough inspections, lifetime warranties, and help with insurance claims and car rentals. If you do have an auto accident, don't let your repair be one too. Experience the best. Team Collision Center, 2171 South Green Street in Henderson. Or call 869-8326. That's 270-869-TEAM.
Well, it'll be a new pitcher for the Henderson Flash. Coming in now is Adam Waihee from Olney Central College. Now, Adam played on another team last year here in the OVL. Actually played college football with his uncle, Todd Waihee. He's a big fella, throws the ball hard. And Adam, right-handed pitcher. Now he and his family live in Newburgh, Indiana. So we're going to close the book on Matt Craven. Matt went 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 home run, the solo home run. It was earned in that span of time, walking only 1 hitter and striking out 3. All things considered, not a bad afternoon. Jared Humphrey will lead it off. Joey Humphrey follows him, and Jonah Wickman. We're in the top of the 6th inning of a 7-inning game. Craig Busby will join the broadcast in about 30-plus minutes from right now here on WSON, your home for Flash Baseball. Breaking ball is high. Looking to try to let it hit him was Humphrey, and it misses for ball 1. Waihee kicks, fires, and that ball's popped up, skied into center field. Matthews will move to his right, and he makes the catch for out number 1. 1 away from Joey Humphrey. He's the guy with a strikeout and then a home run. He's 1 for 2 today.
Joey Humphrey.
That one's fouled straight back. No balls and a strike. Again, Todd Waihee, this is the first time he's got a chance to throw during, I think, a Flash broadcast here on WSON.
Also have ice cream on this hot day. That's the Flash.
Here's the 0-1 from Waihee, way outside. Breaking ball just kind of slipped out of his hands. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 on its way, outside again. And now it's 2-1. Why he gets the sign from Berenda. The 2-1 offering. Outside corner, and it's a called strike. Umpiring been very consistent. Plate's been a little wider. Two balls and 2 strikes, and that one's outside for ball 3. The count runs full at 3-2. And the first really big pitch for Waihe to make here in the top of the 6th inning on its way. Swing and a miss. First strikeout for Waihe.
Shortstop, Jonah Wickman.
Jonah Wickman 0 for 2 in this one, popped to left field and then grounded out to the first baseman Thomas on a play he made all by himself. 2 outs, nobody aboard. In on the grass at third is Huffman for the Flash, and that one is way outside. I don't know what pitch he's trying to throw, but it's somehow getting lost in the translation. 1-0, the count now to Wickman. Swing of the ball popped up. Is it going to stay in the field of play? Looks like it is, and Huffman will make the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Jockeys here in the top of the 6th inning. We head to the bottom of the frame. All tied at 1 here on your home for Flash Baseball, WSON and WSONradio.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Kemp.
And I'm Brian Crafton. We are partners with Alexander Thompson Arnold CPAs, and we are proud dads of Henderson County Lady Colonels. As dads and professionals in our town, we understand the importance of growth and opportunity in the community where we're raising our families.
At ATA, our team of professionals can help your family, business, or you as an individual plan for the future. ATA will be your lifelong accounting partner.
Come see us on the corner of 1st and Elm Streets in our hometown of Henderson, Kentucky. Good luck, Colonels.
And Lady Colonels.
North, south, east, west, Hetty's delivers to Henderson County best. Hetty's Pizza delivers within 20 minutes of their location on South Green Street, including citywide in Henderson. Hetty's county delivery area reaches from Henderson to parts of Roberts and from some of Spotsville to Corydon. Call or order online at Hetty'sPizza.com and be sure to like Hetty's Pizza on Facebook for daily specials. Hetty's Pizza open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day and proud supporter of the Henderson County Colonels. You're listening to Henderson Flash Baseball here on 860 AM and 96.5 FM. WSON, Henderson, Kentucky.
Well, after a perfect inning for Todd Waihe, it's going to be for the Henderson Flash. Nick Rucker, Jeff Hoffman, and Ben Berenda. New pitcher in for the Jockeys will be number 17. That's going to close the book on John Fowler. Number 17 is Garrett Clark from Erie, Pennsylvania. So 5 innings for John Fowler. Gave up all flash hits thus far. 1 run. Was very good. Only had 1 walk in the game. And struck out 7 flash hitters. So definitely a quality start here in a 7-inning game for Henderson Flash and Coach Michael Clark. So now Garrett Clark on the mound, the left-hander, will face the aforementioned Rucker, Hoffman, and Berenda, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. The left-hander delivers inside corner. It's a called strike. And when I say inside corner, I mean the top of Nick Rucker's cleats. But we'll take it because that means they've been calling it both way here in this one, and I'm totally fine with that. Every pitcher that's come in for the Jockeys has pitched from the stretch. Breaking ball inside and just a little further inside, and the count evens and a ball and a strike. Nick Rucker collegiately plays for Eastern Illinois University now. Makes his home in Louisville, Kentucky. And the 1-1. Oh, almost hits the head of Nick Rucker. That goes all the way to the backstop. This is one guy in that Flash lineup. I just don't feel like you want to rile up. He doesn't need any more motivation to be successful up there. So he's tried to nibble on the inside corner of the plate, got a strike one time, and then over the head of Rucker the next pitch. Here's the 2-1. Low and inside again. And it looks like so far Garrett Clark's game plan is to pitch everyone well inside, and that certainly is what has induced this 3-ball, 1-strike count. Almost hit Rucker with one of those pitches moments ago, and the 3-1. It's high for ball 4. And Garrett Clark walks the first batter he faces. And here comes third baseman Jeff Hoffman. And the song, very apropos for Jeff. Salida, California, as he walks up to California. Runner at first, that's Rucker. Nobody out, and the pitch is high for ball 1. Flash would like nothing better than to get a run or two right here and kind of slam the door. Now, the second game will start 30 minutes after the completion of this game. We'll talk to our player of the game, also get our scoreboard show together. Brought to you by Hetty's Pizza and ATA CPAs and Business Advisors. That one misses as well. Time is called, and Max Latkowski is going to go out and talk to his pitcher.
We've got here is failure to communicate.
Rucker, the runner down at first that walked moments ago. Hoffman, who's 0 for 2, hit into a fielder's choice back at his last plate appearance in the 4th. Also popped to right field in this lefty-righty matchup. Solid lead at first base for Rucker, and the pitch low and inside. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. And the pitch low and inside again. And that puts 2 on. Second walk issued in his many batters for number 17, Garrett Clark. And time is called. That's going to make a meeting to the mound. And as a matter of fact, he's going to face 2 batters, and that's it. So we're going to get another pitcher in just a moment. With that, we'll take a timeout. Come back with more Flash Baseball in 1 minute here on WSON.
Wayne Higgs here, store manager at Sureway Supermarkets. Check out the great deals at our 3 Henderson locations. Our fresh, full-service meat department can cut anything you want for a great cookout. Our produce department offers a variety of garden-fresh fruits and vegetables, some purchased locally. Busy evening? Pick up hot, crispy fried chicken, hot and cold sides, and desserts from our deli. Experience our fast, friendly service where we still carry out your groceries and you don't have to wait in long lines. Shop Sureway where your neighbors are the owners.
Mr. B's Pizza and Wings is a proud sponsor of the Henderson County Colonels here on WSON. Mr. B's is a sports-themed restaurant that offers great food and great service. Mr. B's menu offers a wide variety of options from pizza and pasta to salads and sandwiches and, of course, Mr. B's famous wings. Try one of Mr. B's specials, like a large 1-topping and 20 wings for $29.99. An extra large 1-topping and 50 wings for just $52.99. And 2 large 2-topping pizzas, $24.99. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings.
So a new pitcher coming in, Cody Morton. He is from Pikeville University. He'll get his first work today. The runners on base, first and second, that is still the property of Garrett Clark. And I shall mark them accordingly. The Flash love to get a run here and then close it down in the top of the 7th inning. The tall, lanky right-hander, Cody Morton, the right-handed pitcher who lives in Louisville, Kentucky when he's not playing at Pikeville.
Now batting for the Flash,
Ben Berenda struck out his first 2 plate appearances on steady diets of breaking balls. The left-hander will dig in against the right-hander, Cody Morton. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Flash and the Jockeys tied at 1. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning of what will be hopefully just a 7-inning game. The second game set to start 30 minutes after this one. First one is low for ball 1 to Berinda. If you haven't made it out to a Flash game here, it is very nice. It's the grandstand area will keep you out of the sun. There's a nice breeze blowing through right now, and a great baseball game in front of you as the Flash lead the Ohio Valley League North Division 6-1 on the season. Good sweeping breaking ball to the left-hander Berinda. It's a called strike, and it's 1-1. John Fowler started the game for the Jockeys. 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, just the 1 run. Walked 1 and struck out 7. Garrett Clark, 2 pitches, and he walked both of them. 2 batters, I should say. That one's fouled out of play, and it remains a ball and 2 strikes. Flash with good pitching today, just the 1 run on a solo home run off of Matt Craven. Other than that, Craven was pretty much unhittable. Did a great job with his control. Did give up a couple other singles, but no other runs scored. And the 1-2 from Morton on its way. Fouled straight back on a breaking ball, and it remains a ball and 2 strikes. Scoreboard show brought to you by Hetty's Pizza, on its way just after the completion of Flash Baseball here in Game 1 of this doubleheader. And then our Player of the Game interview brought to you by ATA CPAs and Business Advisors, proud sponsors of Henderson Flash Baseball. A ball and 2 strikes. First and second, nobody out. Flash and Louisville tied at 1 here, bottom of the 6th inning. Morton taking a lot of time. Time is called. He was taking a lot of time on the mound. And so time called by the hitter. Looked like Berinda had seen enough. So here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. That one sliced foul left side and out of play. Nice job there, Berinda, looking to go with the pitch to left field. If he gets that down, at least 1 run is going to score, as there is a lot of room between the left fielder and the left field foul line, but Ben just could not get it down in play. It's been a 1-2 count for quite a while. Here comes another one. Low and a nice stop in the dirt. Dropping down on all fours. There is Max Letkowski. Makes the stop. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Colton Evans on deck. Looks like he and Wimber are going to get a chance to bat here in the 6th. Swing and the ball looped into left center field, but right at Letkowski, R.J. Letkowski, that is, for the first out of the inning. On that fly ball to left field. Colton Evans, 0 for 2 today, did not have a good plate appearance last time up. Just got off onto a bad, I don't know, just got off on the wrong shoulder, I guess you could say. But looking to regain that here this time around. Celtics and Warriors still do battle, all tied at 2. That game back at Golden State. The Warriors a 3.5-point favorite, and that'll be 8 o'clock on ABC on Monday night. Rory McIlroy winning the RBC Canadian Open today over Tony Finau. Justin Thomas finishing 3rd at 15 under. One out. Evans digs in. The pitch just a bit high for ball 1. This game is moving rather quickly. Only about an hour and 40 minutes thus far. We're already in the bottom of the 6th inning. We're going to play 7 because it's a doubleheader instead of 9. But, of course, if it's tied, we'll keep going. The 1-0 pitch, and the pitcher Morton spins around just to run Rucker back to the bag. Decent speed at second is Rucker. Anything in the grass should score him on a base hit or an error. Right field is way deep there for Humphrey. Joey Humphrey, that is, in right. I mean, he's way back. Evans pops that one straight back, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Drew Dalton, we haven't seen him yet. That's not to say we won't see him, but he might start in the second game. But he was gracious enough to allow to be interviewed for Diamond Discussion today. Coach J.D. Arndt very candid about his team and what they needed today to stay on the winning side of things. They're 6-1 when the day started. They would love nothing more than to be 8-1 when this day is over. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 away. Evans the batter, and Morton to say that he works slowly is a minor understatement. If he ran any slower, they would check his pulse at some point. Morton sets. First and second, 1 out, and the 1-1 offering. Eventually, it's fouled straight back, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And if the purists want to know why they want to put a clock in there, it's not just for the hitter. They want to put a play clock in baseball because some of these pitchers will sit there and stare down whatever it is they're staring down for a long period of time, making a long day even longer at the old ballpark. 1 ball and 2 strikes, and the pitch to Evans. It's high, and it's 2-2. Every pitch, there's the dusting of the mound, walking off onto the infield grass, back up on the mound. And here we go again with a series of signs and a pitch that will eventually arrive at home plate. The 2-2. Fouled out of play. And it's still 2-2. Nothing has changed. 1 out, first and second. The Flash desperately need a base hit here. If they can make it to the top of the lineup, they're probably going to have the lead by that point with Peyton Matthews. It's 2 for 3 on the day with a single and a double and a run scored. The only run that the Flash have scored, as we're tied at 1 with the Louisville Jockeys here at Park Field. The 2-2. Inside, just misses, and it's full at 3-2. So Morton, I would bet that it takes Cody Morton 6 hours to wash his car. That's just a guess. He doesn't do anything, or at least hasn't done anything today with any energy whatsoever. Here's the payoff pitch. Nope. Time is called, and they just gave him a warning for taking forever. And I could have told him that, and I didn't think he had taken that long this time. All right, let's try it again. The 3-2 to Colton Evans. Swing, and the ball hit to left. If it's down, it's fair. It's down, and here comes the Flash. 1 run's got to score. A second run comes in to score. Pulling up with a double, Colton Evans. And the Flash now lead it 3-1 here at Park Field. And when they made Cody Morton speed up a little bit, I think it changed everything in his demeanor. And it was Evans jumping on the fastball on the 3-2 pitch and hitting it to left field. And the Flash now on top, 3-1. Evans pulls it at second. And with 1 out, Nick Weber looking for his first hit today. He's put it in play nicely. But both plays made at third base by Austin Taylor. He's 0 for 2 so far. Something's got to give here, and let's see if it's now. Nick Weber batting with only 1 out. And Evans in scoring position. That's high for ball 1. As we mentioned earlier, the second game of this doubleheader will start approximately 30 minutes after the completion of game number 1 here at Park Field. The 1-0 pitch inside and in the dirt. Another fine stop by Latkowski. Runs the count to 2-0. Boy, and I have to think a big inning's up ahead. Nick gets a base hit or a walk. I think this inning really blows up for the Flash offensively. It all started when Garrett Clark, who's responsible for those 2 runs, will close the book on Clark. That's a called strike to Wimber. 2-1. Garrett Clark, no innings pitched, no hits, 2 runs, 2 walks and no strikeouts. That one misses as well, and it's 3-2. Getting Wimber on base will also put some of the best wheels on there as well. Evans with good wheels down at second. In the top of the lineup, and Peyton Matthews waiting on deck. 1 out, 2 in for the Flash. They've scored in back-to-back innings to make it 3-1. The 3-1 on its way. Popped foul out of play, and the count runs full for the second hitter in a row. As Wimber had a nice cut at it there, just misses it a bit. He's very, very close to getting that big hit in this one. A base hit more than likely would bring Evans in. And the 3rd run of the inning and the 4th run of the game overall, and trying to increase what is now a 2-run lead for the Flash. Batting in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hopefully the final time they'll have to bat in game 1 of this doubleheader. Cody Morton steps off the back of the mound. Fakes the throw back to second. This time he sets at the belt, and the pitch. Low for ball 4. And Wimber's on for the first time today. That is the first walk issued, as when we close the door on Garrett Clark, he walked the first 2 hitters, and that's who scored, Rucker and Hoffman. Then the big double by Evans scored those 2, and now Wimber aboard, first and second, only 1 out. And Peyton Matthews, who has a couple of hits in this one, he's one of 2 Flash hitters with 2 hits in the game. The aforementioned Trevor Campbell bats behind him. He's got the other 2 hits. 1 out, 2 aboard. The pitch. Outside corner. It's a called strike. Matthews didn't think much of it. But again, it's been a wider plate, and I think that they should start teaching umpires to widen up the strike zone just a little bit. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes. Going to get there in time. Oh, nice play. Even skipped off the bag, did Evans. But both runners taking an extra base. Now Evans at third. Wimber down at second. A pair of stolen bases on one play. Now second and third. But unfortunately, an 0-2 count now on Peyton Matthews has been susceptible to the breaking ball from right-handed pitchers, and it looks like Cody Morton, that is, from the University of Pikeville, is just set to do just that. The 0-2 outside gets away. It's not far enough to score anybody. And the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Things have slowed down quite a bit here. Part of the reason, Cody Morton, new pitcher, let's just say methodical, and that brings us even closer to 7 o'clock. So by the time we finish this inning, we'll be going, hopefully, after the top of the 7th, into our post-game activities. Here's the 1-2. Swinging the ball fouled back. And Matthews fights to stay alive at the plate, looking for his 3rd hit of the game. He's been on base a couple of times, has 1 extra base hit, also a stolen base and a run scored. That came back in the 5th inning. Batting again here in the 6th. Oh, fouls off a pitch, low one inside to stay alive. The aforementioned Peyton Matthews comes to us by way of Rock Valley College in Naperville, Illinois. One ball and 2 strikes. Morton sets and delivers. Outside, and it's 2-2. No activity in the Flash bullpen, so we might see Todd Wyhe back in as he came in last inning for the Flash. The 2-2. Check swing. Nope. Called 3rd strike. And if it's close, you better be hacking today, boys. First strikeout of the game for Cody Morton.
Now batting for the Flash.
2 outs for Trevor Campbell. Boy, you just hate to have a runners in scoring position, rather, and go down looking. You've got to get that ball in play and score at least one of those runners. But definitely the guy for the job, who's been on base 3 times today in all 3 plate appearances. A single, another single, and then reached on an error back in the 5th inning. The pitch. low and in the dirt for ball one. Definitely some insurance down there as the Flash now have a 3-1 lead down at third with Colton Evans. But a base hit would bring he and Nick Wimber home. That's a called strike, and it's 1-1. We'll take 1 run. We'd love 2 runs here. One ball and a strike. The pitch to Campbell. Swing and a miss. He had a Herculean cut at that one. Swung right through it. Did Trevor. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. So a bit pitch coming from Cody Morton of Pikeville University. And the 1-2. Outs. Oh, my. I thought that ball was well outside, and Campbell just kind of threw his bat at it and fouled it straight back. It just feels like Cody Morton has pitched for about 6 innings today. But oddly enough, it's just been the one. The 1-2 with 2 away, on its way. Breaking ball this high, and it's 2-2. Why do with 1 pitch what you could do with 11? Activity in the Jockeys bullpen, and is number 13, Robbie Arnett of Transylvania, getting loose down there, the right-hander. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. The pitch. Swing and a base hit to center. Here comes Wimber. Here comes the throw, not in time. A 2 RBI single for Trevor Campbell. And now Campbell on the day is 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs.
Now batting for the Flash, for right fielder, 0-0.
And that's Ryan DeSantos' turn. He's got a single. That was his last plate appearance. He's 1 for 3 otherwise. 2 runs in for the Henderson Flash. Evans and Wimber both scoring on the play. 4 runs in the inning, 5 overall. They lead it 5-1. Campbell and the shortstop, Jonah Wickman, kind of playing a little cat and mouse back there. Well, Cody Morton decides to go ahead and throw it to third base, and when he does, he throws it over the head of Campbell and almost sailed it into center field. Wickman wasn't even anywhere near the bag when he threw it. 2 outs and a runner at second. The batter is Ryan DeSantos. First pitch is taken. And Cody Morton's got to be exhausted right now, and he has wasted a lot of time on the mound here today. I don't mean that in a bad way at all. He is extremely methodical in what he does. The 1-0 on its way. Inside, and it's 2-0. Oh, we've got some new sound effects. Denied is the latest in the Mike Gish arsenal. 2 balls and no strikes, and the pitch outside corner, and it's a called strike, and it's 2-1. Flash would like nothing better than to hold this 4-run lead and take it to the top of the 7th and get out of this thing and get into game number 2 started in about 30 minutes or so. The 2-1 outside corner, it's a called strike as well. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 away. And we've been here many times before today. Dos Santos, the 8th man to bat here in the 6th inning. And the 2-2 from Morton. Swing and a ground ball. Going to be a tough play. Nope, that's an error. And here, the runner stays at third base. It's going to be an error on the second baseman.
Everybody clap.
First and third now as Campbell makes his way to third on the play. Dos Santos on at first base, and Zach Thomas, who's got a pair of strikeouts and a ground out to third. He'd like nothing better to, at the very least, drive in Campbell from third and make this a 5-run bulge. But first things first, there is business to tend to. The Flash can hold on. It'll be their 7th win of the season. And the first pitch is a called strike. Zach Thomas, a big fella in his own right as well. Zach playing his college baseball at LSU Eunice in Louisiana. He's from Jessup, Georgia. Oh, the runner's going to get in a rundown. Is he going to do it on purpose? Here comes a runner. He's going to score. No play at second. Getting there safely is Dos Santos in the rundown, but coming in to score almost like it was planned, as they were going to get a score one way or the other, and they got it, and it's the 5th run of the inning. They now lead it 6-1 to the Henderson Flash. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. 1 run, 4 hits, and now 2 errors, as there was an error, I believe, moments ago. Nope, that's still the only error so far. The pitch outside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So 2 runs were let in by Garrett Clark. The last 4 runs. Swinging at a ground ball and picked up by the shortstop at a high throw in time. Nice play there by Humphrey to hang on. And that retires the side. 9 came to the plate in that inning. 5 runs scored. As far as hits are concerned, right now I'm seeing 2 with 1 left on base. Well, if the Flash could nail it down to the top of the 7th, this one will be all over, and we'll go to game number 2 very happy. We'll come back with more Flash baseball right after this on WSON.
What a season it's been for the Henderson County Lady Colonels softball team, and Square Yard Carpet would like to congratulate the team on a great season. A special thank you also for the coaches, assistant coaches, ground crew, the parents, concession stand crew, and WSON for their support of Lady Colonels softball this season.
Wayne Higgs here, store manager at Sureway Supermarkets. Check out the great deals at our 3 Henderson locations. Our fresh, full-service meat department can cut anything you want for a great cookout. Our produce department offers a variety of garden-fresh fruits and vegetables, some purchased locally. Busy evening? Pick up hot, crispy fried chicken, hot and cold sides, and desserts from our deli. Experience our fast, friendly service where we still carry out your groceries and you don't have to wait in long lines. Shop Sureway where your neighbors are the owners.
To your home for Flash Baseball on 860 AM and 96.5 FM, WSON and WSONradio.com. It's going to be Austin Taylor, Austin Griffin, and Max Letkowski as we're going to talk with the shortstop of our Henderson Flash, Trevor Campbell, in the postgame after our scoreboard show brought to you by Hetty's Pizza, the player of the game interview by ATA CPAs. A swinging bunt, and that's going to be an infield single for Taylor, as he is on first base and nobody out for the 8-hitter, Austin Griffin. So again, we'll have Trevor Campbell. We'll have our public address announcer at the end of this game. Austin Durham asked for Trevor Campbell to come to the press box at the completion of this first of 2 games here at Parkfield today on the north end of Henderson. We'll talk about the Flash schedule and upcoming games as a part of our post game coming up in just a moment. Flasher winner last night, Greg Busby on the call of that one. He'll be back for game 2, as he should be in the press box here in the next few minutes. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. Again, Todd Wyhe in the game for the Flash. Came in last inning. I do believe that's still Wyhe, number 31 for the Flash. Worked a good 6th inning, 3 up, 3 down, give up the infield single. Nobody can make a play. Was hit exactly halfway between home and first where the Flash insignia is painted up there. Second pitch is a called strike, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Jockeys. 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors for the Flash. And that's been the difference in this game, is defense and timely hitting. The Flash have had both. Breaking ball inside. It's 2-1. You'd like to get at least one, maybe two of these jockeys out here in the low end of this lineup before you let the top half up. Nobody out. One on. And the pitch. Nope. It's high and over the head. 3 balls and a 1 strike. Three and 1. The pitch from Waihe on its way. And the right-hander deals a fastball that's hit foul, and the count runs full now at 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes for the runner at first. Throw to first base. Runner back in there safely. Runner goes, and the hit and run is on. It's fouled off, and the count remains 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. 6-1 your score. Henderson Flash leading the Louisville Jockeys as the Flash look for a division-leading 7th win of the season. And that one misses the strike zone. So first and second with nobody out. And the 9-hitter, Max Laskowski, singled back in the 5th inning. He's the 1 for 2, struck out back in the 3rd. And the pitch, it's maybe outside. And I apologize, we were going to have Trevor Campbell on. I just was noted that he was on the broadcast last night. So we're going to see how this one plays out. Maybe talk to Adam Waihe after this one. New with the Flash here this year. 2nd year in the OVL. Popped foul out of play. Right side giving chase is Berenda.
Yeah, baby.
You know what? Second thought, we're going to talk with Peyton Matthews from Rock Valley College. He is the Flash center fielder. He has been 2 for 4 today with a double, single, stolen base, and a run scored. Swinging a ball, hammered, caught by the 3rd baseman, throws back to 2nd, and that's the ball game. Henderson Flash victorious following the double play to end the game as Waihe closes it out. There was an out on the line, now 2 outs. I'm ready to get run of this game much faster. So there's 2 outs rather than 3 outs, and that was Taylor at 2nd following the line drive out of Latkowski. Two outs and a runner at first, and the pitch to Colin Goda, taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Waihe sets up the belt, and the pitch, swinging the ball fouled back. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Boy, I really was hoping the game was going to be over just like that on the one swing of the bat, but almost. 6-1 your score, a ball and 2 strikes with 2 away as the Jockeys are down to their final strike. Crowd is even getting bigger for the second matchup. The crowd on the Henderson side filling up both the seats, picnic tables, and the grandstand area. Swing and a miss. And that's going to do it. Well, the Henderson Flash, Waihe gets his second strikeout. And that officially is the ball game. no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. And that is the final. Henderson Flash winning it 6-1 in game 1 of this doubleheader. Against the Louisville Jockeys. When we come back, it is the Scoreboard Show brought to you by Hetty's Pizza. We'll also talk to our good friend Peyton Matthews of the Henderson Flash, our player of the game interviews by ATA, CPAs, and business advisors. Back with Henderson Flash postgame in just a moment here on WSON.
Henderson Flash Baseball here on WSON is being brought to you by Dixon's Appliance and Furniture, Kurt Hamilton Injury Law, Collier & Company Real Estate, your local Sureway food stores, Mr. B's Pizza and Wings, ATA CPAs and business advisors, Square Yard Carpet, and by Hetty's Pizza. Stay tuned for the postgame show coming up next here on WSON.
When managing your finances, efficiency and convenience matter. At German American Bank, we offer a variety of accounts and an easy online account opening process with one thing in mind, helping our customers to manage their money more efficiently. Our accounts are backed by customer service excellence and helpful tools like the mobile banking app and online bill pay to help you make smart financial decisions. Open your account online at GermanAmerican.com or by visiting your nearest banking office. German American Bank, member FDIC.
It's our Grand Slam Savings event at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Now you can get out of the ballpark deals and make no payments for 120 days.
Check out our great selection of pre-owned, like a 2020 Chevy Trax for $22,900 or a 2020 Buick Encore, now just $19,900.
Several new vehicles are arriving daily. Order or reserve yours today. Shop our full selection at HendersonChevrolet.com.
Find new roads or cross that money-saving bridge during our Grand Slam Savings event only at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. With approved credit plus tax add-on fees.
Littering and illegal dumping in Henderson County is at an all-time high. If you're carrying a load of trash or debris in your truck bed, be sure to tarp your load and strap everything down. And for those dumping illegally, a $500 fine will be coming your way. Henderson County Recycling and Solid Waste would like to remind county residents that free residential dumping is available at the Henderson Landfill and Transfer Station Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Keep Henderson County litter free. This message brought to you by Henderson County Recycling and Solid Waste.
For the things you need, see Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy. And because we're always here for you, we take special care to have the things you need when you need them, like home delivery in the area and 24-hour emergency service and so much more. And don't forget our line of convalescent equipment. So when there's something you need, come in. We're here and we'll be here for you at Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy, 110 3rd Street in Henderson. Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy.
The Henderson Flash postgame scoreboard show is next on WSON. A look at scoring and stats in tonight's ball game, plus a look at scores from around the OVL. The scoreboard show presented by Hetty's Pizza here on WSON. North, south, east, west, Hetty's delivers to Henderson County best. Hetty's Pizza delivers within 20 minutes of their location on South Green Street, including citywide in Henderson. Hetty's county delivery area reaches from Henderson to parts of Roberts and from some of Spotsville to Corydon. Call or order online at Hetty'sPizza.com and be sure to like Hetty's Pizza on Facebook for daily specials. Hetty's Pizza open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day and proud supporter of the Henderson County Colonels.
It is the postgame show. It's the scoreboard show brought to you by Hetty's Pizza. And here's all the scoring and how it started and how it happened. Well, it was a scoreless baseball game until the 4th inning, and that's when Joey Humphrey come to bat. He was 0 for 1 at the time. He was facing Matt Cravens, who had been pitching very well. Just came into the game and induced a ground out to short to Leskowski, and then a strikeout to Jared Humphreys, and it was a solo shot to left center field. The home run made it 1-0. It stayed that way until the 5th inning, in which the Henderson Flash started the inning with a strikeout to Evans, followed out by a ground out to Nick Wimber. It was Peyton Matthews singling, stealing a base, got to second base, and then it was the error committed on the at-bat by Trevor Campbell by Jonah Wickman, and that allowed Peyton Matthews to score the tying run. Ryan DeSantos had a single, and then the inning ended with a strikeout to Zach Thomas. It remained 1-1 until the 6th inning, and that's when new pitcher Garrett Clark walked the first two batters he faced, Rucker and Hoffman. Then after a fly out by Berenda, the catcher, it was Colton Evans with a double that scored, or I should say knocked in 2 runs. Then Nick Wimber followed that up with a walk and a run scored. And then it was the Flash tacking on a couple of runs after that. And that is your final. The final 6-1 of that, with the Flash now 7-1 as the Jockeys fall to 3-6. We're just moments away from the second in this one. When we come back, it's the Player of the Game interview, as we will have Peyton Matthews joining us in the postgame, brought to you by ATA CPAs and Business Advisors. Back with more right after this.
The Henderson Flash Player of the Game postgame show is next on WSON, brought to you by ATA CPAs and Business Advisors. Back with an interview with our Player of the Game after these messages from ATA CPAs and Business Advisors.
Hi, I'm Chris Kemp.
And I'm Brian Crafton. We are partners with Alexander Thompson Arnold CPAs, and we are proud dads of Henderson County Lady Colonels. As dads and professionals in our town, we understand the importance of growth and opportunity in the community where we're raising our families.
At ATA, our team of professionals can help your family, business, or you as an individual plan for the future. ATA will be your lifelong accounting partner.
Come see us on the corner of 1st and Elm Streets in our hometown of Henderson, Kentucky. Good luck, Colonels.
And Lady Colonels.
To the ballpark, it's the Player of the Game interview by ATA CPAs and Business Advisors. Joining us in the postgame is Peyton Matthews, and Peyton had what you would call kind of feast or famine, Peyton. You had a double to start the game, then a strikeout in the third, then a single, then a stolen base that set up the tying run of the game, and then wound up 2 for 4 with a run scored. Again, Peyton, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the big win today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, now you are from Naperville, Illinois. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Where do you play your college baseball currently?
I play at Rock Valley College. It's in Rockford, Illinois.
Never heard of Rock Valley College. Now, what division is that? NCAA's, NAIA? Where is that at exactly?
It's NJCAA. D3.
NJCAA. Because
we're moving up D2 next year. So.
Ah, okay. Very good. And how long have you played there? Are you finishing your first or second year there?
I just finished my first year there.
How'd you do?
I did pretty good. Had batted around 300 that season, I would say. Had a good season.
How'd the team do?
Team did all right. We finished just under 500 and made postseason, so next year we're hoping to keep on building on top of that and just keep it going.
All right. How'd you wind up here in Henderson?
So one of my teammates actually was told to come on down here, and I was like, it would be pretty cool if we were able to play, and he unfortunately tore his labrum and wasn't able to come down here, but he kind of gave me the opportunity to talk to Coach JD and get me down here.
So the guy that got you here didn't get a chance to come here. Is that how? And it always it's fortuitous how that always tends to work out. Tell us a little bit about Mom and Dad. Who are they? What do they do?
Oh, Mom and Dad, I love them. They're great people. So my dad is Paul Matthews. He's HR director. And my mom is a school social worker at a middle school, Kim Matthews. Yeah.
Were any of those two athletes growing up?
Oh, yeah, they both were. My dad played baseball, football, basketball, track in high school. He played a bunch of sports. Mainly football, played football in college, and then my mom was a big figure skater growing up.
A figure skater? Wow. Now tell me, what other sports did you play besides baseball in high school?
Oh, I only played football. I played football throughout all my 4 years. But in middle school, I played a little bit of basketball, but decided to only pick on those two, baseball, football,
That's cool. A lot of guys, they'll give up the football to play basketball, a little less contact, but not you. Now, me being a current football coach, I certainly respect the fact that you allowed as your multiple sports, one of which being football. What's been the first thing? You've been here for what? I guess like 2 or 3 weeks now. What's kind of stood out for you as far as being in the Henderson area? You guys do you kind of hang out in groups and maybe head to Evansville or head over here from time to time? What do you do when you're not playing baseball?
Oh, when I'm not playing baseball, I'm just, relaxing with the team. We tend to play a lot of video games, especially, MLB The Show. We just tend to hang out a lot and just, starting to build some good connections out here.
Is there one particular place where, because it's always like when we were in college or we were in high school, everybody met at one particular place. Is there one house or apartment where the majority of your friends and teammates all flock to play those video games?
Oh, yeah. So it's either I'm staying with the Patton household, so it's either we get some people to come over there or we go over to the Hauser household
Oh,
those
really?
two places,
Is that
yeah.
right? Okay, very cool. Well, I tell you, Peyton, it was a great night. What was working for you? You get to the plate, you're seeing pitchers for the first time. What are you looking for out of a pitcher?
I'm just looking for a ball in the zone that I know I can handle. The first pitcher was throwing majority off speed, so I was kind of sitting on his slider. And if he was throwing one in the zone, I knew I was going to take it. The other pitchers were a little bit more fastball heavy, so I was kind of sitting on that. And again, ball in the zone, I knew I'd be able to handle it.
Well, again, congratulations, my friend. Hopefully be the first of many times we'll talk to you.
For sure.
Take care, my friend, and a great season, and keep it up, okay?
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, thank you so much. That is our player of the game. As we're going to have Todd Wyhe also coming in. Is he going to be a part of this game or the next? All right, Todd, Adam, if you would. I've got to ask the first question. I've been wanting to ask you this since you were playing on another team. Now, real quick, Adam's the one that came in and kind of closed the door on the Jockeys, but we're going to play the name game just for a second. I played college football with Todd Wyhe. Do you know Todd Wyhe?
I do not.
You do not?
No.
He said he knew you. And you're from Louisville. He's from Louisville, and you don't have the most common of names.
Yeah, I was actually born in St. Louis.
Is that right?
So I moved to Louisville when I was 2.
Where did you play high school ball in Louisville?
Atherton High School.
Oh, okay. And one of my best friends used to be the head football coach there many, many years ago. They did struggle in football, to be sure. Baseball was always a better sport for them, right? Did it get any better?
It did not.
It did not.
It did not. Worse.
That's okay. Now, tell me, how does a player go from one squad into another squad? Who did you play for last year?
Fulton Railroaders.
How did you get to Fulton in the first place last year?
I was just out of high school. That's where I was playing. I had some buddies that were going there.
Right.
And, that's who I was going to live with. My buddy lived in Clinton, Kentucky, which is about 20 minutes from Fulton.
Know exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
Now, tell us, how did you get to the Henderson Flash? Who contacted you?
I actually contacted them because I knew about them. Playing against them at Fulton, I thought they were a really great team. They were always pretty competitive and just good sportsmanship. And I actually live in Newburgh, so
that's what I heard.
Yeah.
You guys had moved down. You now live in Newburgh, and of course, playing your college baseball. Currently at Olney Central, is that correct?
Yeah, I am at Olney, but I just transferred to USI.
You just transferred. So another reason probably why the family wanted to live closer. That's obvious. This is the first time that I could remember a Flash game or Muhlenberg game where I watched you pitch, and I'll tell you, I thought you got off to a great start. What seemed to be working for you, and what is kind of your go-to pitches?
So I throw a cutter, a curveball, slider, and a changeup. I've always been struggling with the changeup, but I've been getting better at it a lot more recently. But my cutter is probably my go-to pitch. It's what I can throw for a strike 90% of the time, and it's just, yeah.
Now, who do you hang out with more, pitchers or position players when you guys are off the field?
At Olney, it was always pitchers because there was a lot of groups, but here
Sure.
it's everybody's nice. I love hanging out with everybody.
What do you think about Coach J.D. Arndt?
He's a great guy. He's really smart.
He is, and he's, like I said, he's worked with our high school program here for several years, and now with an opportunity, and you guys just got your 100th win the other night, and I'm sure that you were happy, not just for the franchise and Mr. Clay Boland, but also for J.D., because, again, he's the kind of coach I think that kids want to play for. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we're certainly glad that you're a part of the Flash family, and I'm going to tell you, like I told Peyton, hopefully not the last time we get a chance to talk. Good showing tonight, my friend.
Of course, thank you.
All right, thank you. Of course, that is Adam Wyhe joining us as he now plays for the University of Southern Indiana. It is the post-game show, and that is the player of our game interview sponsored by ATA CPAs. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, back with pregame for game number 2, and the great one, Greg Busby, will join us right here as he'll have the broadcast. Thanks for tuning in. Back in just a moment here on WSON.